Alright guys, got our notes. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your humble host, Taylor Coleman, and today we're going to be talking about the 5 ways to get started as a brand new filmmaker. So get comfortable, settle down, and let's go ahead on and roll that intro.
But you long gone, it don't matter. Ride or die, that's been the deal.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. As I said earlier, I'm your humble host, Taylor Coleman, CEO, lead writer, director, and producer at Crystal Ignition LLC. And this is part of our filmmaking series where I give out all kinds of tips to new filmmakers to help them get started in their careers. So today we're going to be talking about 5 ways to get started, because I know that that's kind of difficult to do. You know, like, should I go like film school? Do you get a job at a production company, or do you just go out and make a short film? And I have some thoughts about that, especially the film school one, but we're not really going to get into that today. Yeah, let's just go ahead on and get started. Number 5 on the list is going to be to go out and get yourself a camera and a microphone. So cameras are pretty cheap nowadays. You can get like a DSLR, you can get like a used GH4, which I highly recommend. All of these YouTube videos are shot on a Panasonic G85. That camera I know for a fact you can get for $200 to $300 used, and they're just really good cameras. Some of you have iPhones. Now I wouldn't trust the cinematic mode on those things, but it's a camera, so you don't really need a lot. I would say get like some sort of a lav mic, and yeah, get yourself some gear, man. Like, just get a camera and a mic. Don't worry about lights, don't worry about all the other stuff. You can get that at a different time. Okay, so number 4 on the list. Number 4, I'm gonna say make a short film. So by making films, you get to practice, and short films are just a really good way to, you know, like on a low budget, you can make like these tiny little like cutesy videos, and you can put them out at film festivals, and you can get experience talking to other filmmakers and also distributing your work. So don't go crazy with it. I would say if you're going to make a short film, do it in like, hello. So I would say that if you're going to make a short film, I would do it in one location, presumably like in your house, maybe like in a kitchen. If you have like family members that'll let you use their house, go for it. And make it something simple, like 5 minutes long, maybe like 10 minutes long max, and just go put it out in some like free festivals. If you're a high school student and you're watching this, you can get into festivals for free a lot of times. You just have to let them know, hey, I'm a student, you know, can I get a discount, like student discount? So number 3 on the list, okay? So for those of you that are probably like 17, 18 years old, you want to get into filmmaking, but you don't know if you should go to film school or not. You're not really sure. I would say that this is the perfect time to go become a PA. PA positions are typically like the lowest you're going to get on a film set. You're going to be doing a lot of coffee runs. You're going to be doing a lot of like moving gear, you know, Pelican cases around or whatever, and yeah, watching extras, a lot of that too. But it's a good way to get experience. You can talk to people in other departments. You can talk to the extras who oftentimes have worked on other sets and do it. I know a lot of older people do it to make ends meet. So yeah, like become a PA. Go work on like some film sets and see if you like it. And if it's not for you, I would say go to film school. And I'm gonna talk about that in a different video, but like I said, not today. So yeah, number 2 on the list. So number 2 on the list is going to be watch lots of movies. So some people say like, oh, you just have to like, you know, watch movies. I'm gonna say watch movies that you like by directors that you think you want to make movies like. So spend a lot of time watching special features, listening to director's cuts, and learning as much as you can about their thought process, how they go into a film. Do they like storyboard or not? Do they listen to certain music first or not? Like, you know, what do they do? Learn about that stuff. For me personally, I started out listening to Michael Bay on the director's cut, well, not so much like director's cut, but like the special features of the first Transformers film he did in 2007. And that taught me a whole bunch about filmmaking, just watching him like running around, yelling at people, explosions and all that good stuff. And my movies are not really like his, but he's a director that I really respect. So yeah, just watch lots of movies, listen to lots of directors, especially directors that you really respect and want to be like. Okay, so number one on the list. Number one on the list, and this is going to be important, and it's probably something that you're not thinking about, but I promise you it's something that you need to do. You need to read lots of books. When you read these stories, you're visualizing things in your head. And if you're going to get into screenwriting, you're going to have to be able to show and not tell. And I think that reading books is really going to help you to kind of get the creative juices flowing, picture things in your head, and it can help you with your writing when you go to actually put those ideas onto paper. So definitely read lots of books. If you're looking for IP, sometimes there are books that have not been turned into movies. You could potentially approach the author and offer to make a movie. And we're going to talk about how you can license things and acquire IP that you don't own if you're not coming up with your own original IP. So yeah, that's going to be it, guys, for the video. I hope you enjoyed this one. We're going to be back again on the 30th. I think today is the 15th by the time you're watching this. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll be back again with more filmmaking tips. Catch you later.